Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. Darvish delivers. And there's a foul ball. Foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Trey Turner at the plate. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Bryce Harper stands in here, takes ball one low. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Petco Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now Luis Arias. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. There's the strike.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 1-1. Out towards left center. Marsh sizes this one up. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Merrill now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Right through there, got him. And there are two down.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here's Manny Machado now. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Softly hit to third. Zips it across. Machado out of the play. Inning over. Padres leave one. Scoreless after one. Back here in San Diego, here's Nicholas Castellanos. Darvish back to work. And that misses. And that's ball one. And another ball. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tatis makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here comes Alec Boehm. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One out, bases empty. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. And misses inside. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Handled by Machado. Throw to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Now batting Max Kepler. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. 2 out, space is empty. And foul ball. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike. That's down and in. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Jason Hayward. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Here's a high chopper. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first. So, man aboard, Tirso Ornelas. The next up for the Padres. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off
No
speed
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Now fly ball to right center. Merrill on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Marsh in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Back to the top of the lineup, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in there. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And we're back. And now it's Elias Diaz. That one ripped. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. 1 up, 1 down. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arraez stands in. Led off this game with a double. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone. And El Nino goes deep. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jackson Merrill will hit next. Hit in the air left field. Kepler sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Kyle Schwarber. Ball one there. Fouled off. He was late. Darvish kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's Turner now. Grounded out his first time. And ball 1.
Out.
The Phillies yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch is outside.
Ball, that's down.
There's a strike. Fouled off left side. One down. Phillies down a run. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. Here comes Bryce Harper. Struck out swinging his first time.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That's outside. 1-0.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Darvish checks on the runner, and Turner's back in. Turner runs, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Not close with that one. Yeah, that's ball 2. And that one fouled off. Turner over at second, 1 down. Strike 3, got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flied to right his first time. This one in the dirt. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Back here at Petco Park. Bottom 4, down to third baseman, Manny Machado. That one missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one is hammered right field, ranging back, and it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one is upstairs. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Strike one.
1-1.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses. Full count now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Hayward, the next to hit, reached on an infield single his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 on, 1 out. Outside low. And that's ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So they're all loaded up. So here's the Padres DH, Tirso Ornelas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fought off foul. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Machado at third. Bogaerts at second. Hayward at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Count is 3-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's Elias Diaz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One out, bases full. Lined into right. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Luis Arias digs in now. 1 for 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle. The underhand flip. What a play to end the inning. So 2 runs, only 1 hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Darvish back to work. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Tatis brings it in. 1 down. Max Kepler at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. And forget it. He'll touch them all. And they inch closer. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Base is empty, 1 away, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, left side. Hayward sizes this one up. And there's 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is downstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Phils do get one back on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 2 in this one. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. That one pushed foul. Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Missed inside with the curve.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Machado. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there. And that's strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies 1. And we're back. Top 6. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. And a foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it. Action in the pen down there. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Estrada also throwing. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Schwarber, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Trey Turner. First pitch, and he just misses.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Up and in, and that's ball 2. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. The Padres trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Here's Harper now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Darvish checks on the runner, and Turner's back in.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Just off the outside edge.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for them.
They get 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. First offering a fastball for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
This one high in the air to left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. That's in there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Padres go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Adam.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Next pitch is inside. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Check swing, called strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one clips the corner. One down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Kepler in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
High fly ball out into left center field. Hayward brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Tirso Ornelas. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Banks pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground, right side. Stop. Tosses to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead it 3-1. Jeremiah Estrada gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And there's a foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And there's the strike. Bullpen action for the Padres. Robert Suarez, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And now Bryson Stott. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Padres holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 down, base is empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second, to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Ross. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike. Slice down the right side. On the ground to first, Harper. And he takes it himself for the out. And now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one missing inside. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one to first, Harper. He'll do it himself. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Here comes Manny Machado. And that one misses up and in. 1-0.
1-0.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres down in order. And the score stays 3-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Back to the top of the order. Now, Kyle Schwarber. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's in for a strike. Suarez, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 to count. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Trey Turner getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Ripped towards third. Machado throws to first in time. And they get Turner for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Here's Bryce Harper, known for his late inning heroics. There's a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Tatis raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in. Last chance for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Suarez is just one strike away. Squirts away a little bit. The tying run at the plate. That's to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long